Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. 100-day challenge. We're still going strong. Sort of. Day 31. Don't let me forget to, I'll have to add an insert if I don't. Okay, today I thought I would show you something. It's just some of my fun toys, okay? And we'll use some of them. This is, it won't even fit in the whole shot. I love doing die cutting. Whether it's on the Cricut or the Gemini or this new little MIDI one. It's not the mini, it's the MIDI. And I have a lot of them. I use those little magnetic sheets to store them in, and they're actually not the ones that you would get for this, but they have an adhesive. You can peel that blue off and stick it to something. So I don't do that. I just use them for this. They're perfect size for me. And another extra benefit you get when you take you probably can't see this on camera. When you take the magnetic sheet out, you've got a really nice piece of acetate, I guess, plasticky stuff, packaging, right? And you can use this, you know how we use these. We put them as a window, we put them as a shaker. It's already together and everything. You would need to, Anyways, that's not this video. I saved those because, yeah, I do. Okay, so back to what the video is about. I do have some that won't fit in the, the usual thing, but that's okay. That's okay. I do have some embossing folders up here. I have a few. That's not all of them, but anyways, I thought I'd show you my storage thingy. It's just a cardboard box, and I put some pretty paper around it, put fabric up here, put fabric down here too. You can't see that because it's too big for the... Anyways, I just covered it. It's just a cardboard box. It's sturdy, especially once you put paper on it. And this one's been around for a while, so it's had a couple of different coverings. Yeah, because this is one of my new ones that... Family Story paper pack. So yeah, that's that one. I just like it. So anyways, I thought I would show you these. These are just sandwich bags. It is a sandwich bag, but these fit in there really well, and they hold your dies. If you don't have dies, why not? Look, some of them are really, really expensive. I don't do those. And if you want the really, really expensive ones, wait for the sales, okay? You can usually find an equivalent to the expensive ones in the cheapy ones. You think I've got enough of them? Probably not, because I just ordered another set this last week. Yeah, it's just, there's so much that you can do with them, and they're fun, right? They just are. Flowers and doilies, and there's a garden fence, man, and more flowers, and it's just so much. I can't even, but I have to have them. So I do. It's a thing. It's probably a weakness, but yeah. So I thought I would pick something sort of. Oh, look at this one. I mean, cool, right? And this one, I like the horses. Okay, just saying. That's the thing. So I thought I would pick some sort of random ones and show you what I do with some of these things. Now, if you don't have any, and you don't have a big fancy machine, that's okay. The midi wasn't very expensive. Wait for the sales. You can even get the mini that's really, I think it has a 3-inch clearance to go through. So you could still do most of these with the mini, okay? And it's pretty reasonably priced, even without a sale. Just saying. And there are some knockoff brands that have some too. I haven't tried those. I'm kind of a Gemini person when it comes to the, I did a lot of research, okay? There are a lot of expensive machines out there. The Gemini had great reviews, and I gave it a great review. It's great. And it was not as expensive. We'll just say not as expensive. Some machines are just, you go, wow, really? Did they put gold in that? Or, you know, maybe platinum or something, you know? I don't know. Anyways, I was going to pick out some of these and show you something that I just like to do. There's a lot of, let me find something that I can work with here. What I have an idea for anyways. There's a lot of things that you can do. I'm just going to get this one. Sorry for the glare. It's this one I've left together. It's actually 3 different sprigs of flowers. Yeah, so I'll lay that on top. Sorry for the glare. Move this out of the way. You know, this isn't very heavy, but you get a whole bunch of them and you are lifting weights, dude. You really are. Okay, so I thought I would pull out some things that we've been doing. We've been doing these, right? Birthday cards. And you have a lot of pretty going on already. But what if you put a sprig right here? You know, doesn't that just give it a little bit more class and pretty and just pretty, right? Okay, so I had some scraps left over. And the way I like to use my scraps, this is my favorite way, because it goes from being scraps and me thinking, well, should I just toss that, to becoming a craft supply. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make craft supplies. Okay, so let me get this. I got to move this out of the way. You can use a lot of, I've got so many. I mean, gosh, you just saw, I've got to make a bigger box. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this. This is the Gemini midi. And I could have gotten the mini, but it's small. This one, and look, if you haven't done these before, this is a great way to start. If you get one of these little bitty machines, you've got a folder. I mean, come on. You don't have to work out your sandwich. A sandwich is the plates you use and the arrangements you use them in, right, to do your die cutting on the bigger machines. Yeah. So this one, you just have, you know, a folder. You put your paper in. Let's do some of this. And if I can pick this up, gosh. So you have a folder. You put your paper in. I'm just going to leave these sprigs together. And close it up. All right. And stick it in your machine. Cause a crafter lunch. Let me hold it up here. The suction cups on the bottom work really well, but my mat is slidey. I probably should have moved some stuff out of the way, but I probably should have, you know, took my mats off because I'm limited in my space. Okay, let's see what that did. See, we'll take it out of the folder and take it out of there, and that's your die cut. Sometimes it'll come out if you just toss it on the thing. Let me move this out of the way. Cut out great. Okay, move that out of the way. So yeah, I have this is my favorite little thing to take die cuts out of their, you know, cut their die. Because they do get kind of, they're in there, right? Okay, there's a sprig of something pretty. And get this one. There's another sprig of something pretty. These are it's a polka dot paper. That's okay. Ow. It's a pin, you know. It's a pin. Yeah, I always think that's funny because in my little brain it's funny. Okay, then there's another something pretty. Okay, now we've got this going. Let's do it again. Okay, we've got some pinky ones here for these ones, but what about this one and this one? Now, I think we can do these sort of together. I can do that one like so. Let me get another die for this one. Yep, I'll just rummage, talk amongst yourselves. And, ooh, that might be all right. No, I want a different one. Sorry. Oh, let's do one of these. I wanted one that's more spriggy instead of, you know. Okay, this one, I think. Oh, I haven't used it before. So that's a good thing, huh? Get them out and use them. Now, when you get dies, okay, they always have these, excuse my reach, I gotta get my pliers. They have these things on here, and most of the time, you're gonna have to just get them off because they will cut your paper beyond where you want it to be cut. Just get some pliers and do that. Okay? And I don't care if I get this one. I want this one. Okay? So I'm going to turn it this way and have it on there like so. I want it to be in the folder, of course, but I don't want it. This one I'm going to probably just trim off. I just want this side. Hope that makes sense. With dies, you can do that. You can just pick and choose if you want the whole thing, part of the thing, or whatever the thing. You know, just do it that way. Let me put this one in here. Get it lined up. I think with this one, I'm right to the edge up there. So I'm going to put some, you know, some of my tape. Let me see. I don't want it to move. That's my thing. Okay. So I'll save this one. Yep, this is my favorite way to do die cutting. You know what? I'm going to take this mat off because I think it'll make my life easier. Sorry about that. Let's just go down to the desk area here. Okay. Now, I'll pull it up this way. It's the MIDI. See? Gemini MIDI. I just want it to come out back there properly. Okay. Alright. Then we'll squash that down and roll it through. And then we don't have a bunch of stuff rolling around and knocking onto the making a mess that I already have a bunch of stuff. I've been reorganizing my craft room, so I have a little bit of a thing where I'm decluttering, and organizing and all that kind of stuff so that I can do better. Okay, now we've got this. That is awesome. See if I can get it to, well, ooh, that would make really good stuff for a shaker. It really would, because it's got some little star shapes and stuff in it, because the centers of the flowers. Interesting what I do with my pin. Okay, hope I'm not giving you too much glare. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I just want to get this out of here. Maybe we do need some elevator music or something, you know. Now, this gives us our sprig of stuff. And yeah, I think, excuse my reach again, I think I'm going to take this one off right about there and right about there. That gives me that sprig that I wanted, excuse me, and just a pop of pretty. Lay that over there. It becomes a craft supply, like I said. It is now a craft supply, no longer a scrap. I think this is a really cool way to do this. Nope. Okay. On occasion, it will do it. All right. Now we've got, careful. Okay. That's supposed to just pull. Sometimes they're very intricate. You have to gently nudge them because that's the whole thing, because they'll tear. So you don't want to do that. All right, let's get this one going. Hopefully. Okay. Just gently nudge it out of there. It is nice when they will just let go on their own, and some of them will do that great, you know, but not all of them. I think those are pretty, and it's just going to add a little bit of extra oomph to the cards. So, sprigs of this and that. Okay. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to show you. Now I can still probably get a little bit more die cutting on some of the smaller ones down here, but we'll see. Put this away. Excuse me, sorry about the banging, but you know, stuff happens. I have to clear up some of this stuff because, yeah, I don't want to glue things that I don't want to glue onto things that I wanted to glue other things onto, if that makes any kind of sense at all. Does to me. So, all right, now we've got some things to work with. Let me move this out of the way. And so let's work with them, right? We've got these little sprigs that are, some of them are polka dot, some of them are like the plaid. These ones are the green ones, and that's another green one. And then that's the polka dot. Okay, so we've got polka dot on this one, so why don't we put a polka dot one on there? Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? Let me move it up. Isn't that just pretty? It just adds to it. I think it does. You guys let me know. And even if you don't want to buy a machine, even the little mini one, you can get these and draw them out and cut them out yourself and stuff like that. There's all kinds of ways to get around that. But, you know, they have sales. They do. They have some really good sales on different things throughout the year. But the best time, as we all know, is around the end of the year. Holiday seasons and oh, that's when you get the best deals. Excuse me. So, anyways, yep, end of year, people are trying to clear out their, you know, their inventory, taxes and all that. Okay, so I'm just going to lay that down there. It's pretty. That added a lot to this card without doing that much, really, right? Okay, now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to use this other sprig that I did. I'm going to put this right up through here. Now, it's not taking away that much of the writing space. There's plenty, and you know, if you're delivering a card in person, you can say stuff too. But anyways, I'm just saying. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to put this one up through here. Wow, a bubble. Yeah, with die cuts, it takes a minute, but it's always very rewarding when you put them on there, and you see that little pop of color or pretty or whatever. To me, it's just, it ups your game. Okay, let's get this one on there. We're going to go from the pocket over. Okay. That is so cute, guys. And you could use a different color. You don't have to just use this color. That's, you know, very much matches your stuff. I'm kind of matchy-matchy. You know how I am. So, let me get a green one. I'm going to do this one, if I can, to go here. Isn't that pretty? You can put them all over. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just doing this little bitty spot to show you how much pretty you can add to a piece that you're doing. A card, a page in a journal. This does wonders. If you've got a page that really doesn't have anything on it, you can put a simple die cut on there and class, dude, just class, right? Okay, I'm gonna stick that on right there. Yep, there's all kinds of die cuts. The one that I just ordered, you know, I'm telling you, I've got to make a bigger box to put my dies in because they're overflowing and such. Well, the ones I just ordered are like a movie reel kind of thing, and I had to have them. That's just the thing, right? Okay, so pretty, pop of color. Pretty, pop of color. Pretty, pop of color. How cute is that? How fun is that? How easy is that, right? You just roll the thing, put it on there. Pretty simple. Wait for the sales. Get you some really good dies, and and then you have started a very long journey of you know, collecting things. Like, I use these though. I mean, some of them I had never used before because I keep buying them, you know. Look at that one. That is really pretty. Anyways, I've got a lot of really pretty ones. These ones I just got in recently. It's a belt. And then these are locks and such. Yeah. I've not used these ones either. They're little birds. They're just fun. The trees, I haven't used those ones. These I'm going to use in the hometown one. So I did buy them for a specific reason. Yep. And these ones I'm going to, excuse me, these ones I'm going to use in the hometown one as well. And perhaps that one, because, you know. So, yeah. These I used in the tunnel book. There's so many things you can do with these. It's just, it makes my mind explode. Just the ideas and the thoughts and the, oh, what if I did this? And what if I did, you know, it's one of those things. Yep, your mind explodes. Okay, let me get the paper. Oh, that's heavy. It really is. Okay, pencil. 31. We took scraps and we created craft supplies. Because that's what they are now. Would you throw that away? No, heck no. Those are nice. You keep them in a thing and pull them out and use them. Yep. That's exactly what you do with that. Because now it's no longer a scrap. Yep. Day 31, done. And it was fun. It was for me. I hope it was for you guys. Okay, you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.